Chapter 3. The First Anomaly. The Aurora carved through the interstellar void at 0.95 C, its sleek, mirrored hull glowing with a faint aurora of ionized particles as it brushed against cosmic dust. 6 months into the journey, the ship had become a living entity, its fusion drive pulsing like a steady heartbeat, propelling Elena Voss and Marcus Kane toward KX-47, still 400 light-years ahead in their relativistic view. Inside the command module, Commander Elena Voss fine-tuned a holographic star chart, her hazel eyes scanning the swirling patterns of light, while Lieutenant Marcus Kane hunched over a diagnostic panel, his calloused fingers dancing across the controls with the ease of a man who'd rebuilt engines from junkyard scraps. A faint Detroit blues tune escaped his lips, a rare moment of calm in the vast silence. The tranquility shattered as Lumen's crisp voice cut through. Anomaly detected. Energy pulse. 0.2 astronomical units off starboard. Magnitude increasing. The cabin lights flickered, dimming as the AI diverted power to the sensors. Elena's pulse quickened. She drilled for emergencies, but the unknown loomed like a shadow. She pulled up the data stream, a rhythmic burst of electromagnetic waves, sharp and deliberate, unlike the random chatter of stellar phenomena. "Marcus, suit up. We're checking the external array," she commanded, her voice steady despite the adrenaline surging through her. She adjusted her headset, her analytical mind already dissecting the anomaly's signature. As they moved to the airlock, Elena's thoughts spiraled back to that fateful simulation years ago. She'd frozen, then broke protocol to save a teammate trapped in a failing pod, a decision that cost her a coveted promotion. The memory tightened her chest. Failure wasn't just a setback. It was a ghost she couldn't shake. Marcus, securing his helmet with a practiced click, noticed her clenched jaw. "We've handled worse, El, just another puzzle to crack," he reassured, though his own eyes flickered with a shadow of guilt. That engine failure back in his NASA days when a colleague was injured due to his oversight still fueled his relentless drive to get it right every time. Stepping into the airlock, they sealed their suits, the hiss of oxygen filling the chamber, a stark reminder of their isolation. The outer hatch opened, and they emerged into the void. The stars blazed with an otherworldly blue shift, their light stretched into brilliant blues and violets, a cosmic symphony against the endless black. The Aurora's external sensor array glittered like a fragile web, and as they jetpacked toward it, the energy pulse intensified, sending a faint vibration through their suits. Elena pointed to a strange arc in the starfield ahead. "Look, gravitational lensing," she said, her voice crackling over the comms. She explained it simply. Imagine a massive star acting like a giant lens, bending light from far-off objects into a curved path, much like holding a magnifying glass to the sky. The pulse seemed to originate from that bend, suggesting it was coming from KX-47, its signal amplified and twisted by a star's gravitational pull over hundreds of light years. Marcus reached the array first, his gloved hands tracing the equipment. A loose connection sparked, a relay fried by the pulse's radiation. "Got it," he muttered, pulling a toolkit from his suit. With the precision of a surgeon, he rewired the circuit, his movements swift but deliberate, each twist of the tool a silent atonement for that past mistake. The repair clicked into place, and the sensor hummed back to life. Inside, Lumen's voice confirmed. "Signal restored. Pattern analysis suggests a directed transmission, origin consistent with KX-47 system." Elena's breath caught. A signal? From Elysium, perhaps? Her mind raced, calculating the odds. Low, but not impossible. The implications were staggering. Intelligent life might be reaching out. She floated closer, her suit's thrusters puffing softly, and adjusted the sensor's focus. The pulse's rhythm was too regular to be natural. Short bursts followed by silence, like a coded message. Her analytical skills kicked into overdrive, piecing together the data, but doubt crept in. What if she misjudged, like in that simulation? What if this was a fluke and her call led to disaster? She pushed the fear down, focusing on the numbers. Marcus joined her, his repair complete, and grinned through his visor. "Told you we'd figure it out. Now what's this signal saying?" His confidence steadied her. though she noted the intensity in his eyes, his guilt-driven perfectionism driving him to prove himself again. Back inside the Aurora, they shed their suits, the airlock cycling with a whoosh. Elena rushed to the command console, pulling up the signal's waveform. The pattern looped every 17 seconds, a cadence that hinted at intent. "It's not random," she murmured, her voice tinged with awe. Marcus leaned over, his mechanic's eye catching a subtle harmonic. "Sounds like a beacon. Maybe they're inviting us, or warning us." The idea hung heavy. If it was from Elysium, they were 400 light-years from confirmation. The light of their discovery delayed by the same relativistic effects that shrank their journey. Lumen chimed in. "Cross-referencing with stellar catalogs. The lensing effect aligns with a neutron star near KX-47, amplifying the signal. Probability of artificial origin, 73%. Elena's heart pounded. A neutron star's gravity could bend light into a cosmic spotlight, making a faint transmission from Elysium roar across space. But 73% wasn't certainty, and her past failure loomed large. She glanced at Marcus, whose nod was all the encouragement she needed. "We log it and adjust course for a closer pass," she decided, her voice firm despite the tremor within. As the Aurora realigned, the pulse continued, a steady drumbeat from the stars. Elena and Marcus sat in silence, the weight of their discovery settling in. Her analytical mind buzzed with possibilities. First contact, a new home, or a trap. Marcus's hands rested on the console, his guilt eased by the successful repair, but his thoughts drifted to the unknown ahead. The ship pressed on, its engines a quiet roar, carrying them toward a mystery that could redefine their mission and their lives.